ओके, आई थिंक वी आर लाइव। नेक्स्ट भाई, वेलकम वेलकम। क्या हाल है? राम राम। बढ़िया। कैसे हो? देखो भाई, स्ट्रीम नहीं हो रही यार आजकल। क्या हो गया? आवाज़ आ रही है मेरी? एक सेकंड। हाँ, आवाज़ तो जा रही है। आवाज़ आ रही होगी मेरी। मेरी तेरी कहाँ गई? ये रहा। आवाज़ आ रही? यस, आवाज़ आ रही है। हाँ तो भाई ये बताओ भाई, स्ट्रीम का क्या हो रहा है सीन आजकल? हो नहीं रही। क्यों ऐसा? रीज़न दो यार जल्दी से। एज ए व्यूअर भाई मैं पूछ सकता हूँ। हक है भाई मेरा। कल आफ्टरनून में? अरे ये थोड़ी होता है भाई, ये कोई बहाना नहीं होता भाई। फिर से चलेगा क्या? फिर सोने के लिए आटा? भाई बहुत थक गया हूँ यार आज भी। कल भी ना दिमाग खराब हो गया था मेरा। नींद आ गई। कल आफ्टरनून में? ओके चलो, कल आफ्टरनून ही देख देख लेंगे एटलीस्ट। कल भी यार मेरे को जाना है, पता है? और दिमाग खराब है। और टेक्स भाई कौन सी गेम खेलो यार आजकल? अरे बहुत लोग हैं घर पे सब। मुझे ऐसा है क्या? अरे तो स्ट्रीम करने में क्या है भैया, साइड से फिर स्ट्रीम करते रहो। और क्या? क्या अभी गेस्ट आ रखे हैं क्या, या फिर फैमिली आ रखी है पूरी? आपके पास कोई खुद का रूम है वैसे? खुद का रूम है तो वो फिर वहां से स्ट्रीम कर लो। आई थिंक होगा तो जरूर। शेट में गलत आ गया। नहीं ठीक है। नेक्स्ट डे बोलो यार। बहुत स्लो टाइप करते हो आप। अरे आग दी है, दोबारा आग दी है। ऊपर जाना था। तो अब हमें शानी के पास जाना है। उसके भाई का वो आ, उसके भूत को समन करना है हमें, बेसिकली।
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
That's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
इसकी वेडिंग हो रही है भाई? इसकी हो रही है क्या? अरे नहीं यार।
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's.
ओके, अच्छी
From
बात
the
है।
academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
यस यस, ऑफ कोर्स आई विल। या
Wait. That was your notice?
What notice?
The one posted by the 7 cats. Need a beau to accompany me to a friend's wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none too old nor none too young man owning at least one decent-looking frock.
No, that's not mine. So, will you go with me or not?
यस यस, ऑफ कोर्स। खुशी खुशी जाएंगे हम तो।
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber,
अभी कुछ सीन है क्या?
aniseed,
अरे
and
नहीं नहीं
juniper.
नहीं, अभी नहीं अभी।
All
वैसे
rather
तो मेरे को नहीं
smoky
पता।
and lit.
क्या पता हो।
Thanks. Might come in handy.
देख से भाई यार देखो, टॉपिक नहीं चेंज करना भाई।
Shall we?
सबसे पहले तो ये बताओ, आपके पास
Let's
खुद
go.
का रूम नहीं है क्या? लाइक है क्या वैसे, जहाँ पे सिर्फ
Totally spot on.
आप हो और कोई ना
This
हो?
is
ऐसा है कुछ?
impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling
एक मैरिड मैन
apart.
से पूछ रहा हूँ मैं
The
ये,
family
लॉल।
hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries.
इसके
Ooh,
साथ डेट पे
that
जाना है।
looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell. Be careful. Please.
Oh, I will be. Wouldn't want to give you even more work.
Change your mind?
Nope, just about to go in. This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
जैसे बोलो यार, शांत हो जाते हो हमेशा, है? बोलता रहता हूँ और आप शांत हो जाते हो। चला दे। अरे
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy. Show me what you got.
अरे हक दिया भाई, इसमें कैसे हक दिया मैंने?
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
ओह,
Hands are ugly. Show me what you got.
निकल।
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around. Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom. Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
अंदर से तो आया था मैं। ये तो रास्ता है। अरे चलो भाई। हम्म। ये दर्द तो नहीं है कुछ भी। अच्छा ये अच्छा, ये तो वही जगह है, स्टार्टिंग वाली जगह है ये। ओके, इट्स अनलॉक नाउ। मैं नींद आ रही है मेरे को। Yeah.
Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
हैं? सुनना नहीं है।
Kestitis? Not who I'm looking for.
ओके। तो नाम पढ़ने नहीं रहा।
Alexei, age 19, beloved son and brother. Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are, now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
हो गए।
life and death, fire and blood. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
अच्छा उसको करना है
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Can we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis?
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again. Your heart. Kill him, von Everix.
For Olgierd's blood.
Death! Death to you!
My. Ornery whoresons, those von Evericks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole...
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We've on Everix have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, it feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about it.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was...
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True? Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little...
Bah! No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with mine.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut, and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1. We were overwhelmed. They killed me. Crushed my skull like an eggshell between an up...
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your...
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me. After my... How much time...
Think one night should do the trick.
Splend... Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't...
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock?
Guess you'll have to do without.
I'll go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well,
How?
revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere.
Okay.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body, just...
You wish me to possess?
yeah.
Say I agree.
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
वाह इसी ऊपर लगी रहा है इसी ऊपर है
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely. And so near the one...
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you. Promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned...
Geralt? What's happened?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so...
Geralt, care to...
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me?
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him. To Vladimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that her name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the...
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid.
Right then, sugar mama. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Don't change the subject, my sweet. If a grove's not to your liking, we can cut straight to the chase and make for the nearest haystack.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening...
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet...
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, Ghost?
All right. Seems we've...
Splendid. Then...
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like
Percy
that.
भाई क्या हाल है?
And that comes
Happy
from none
happy
other than Vladimir von
धनतेरस
Everec,
धनतेरस होता है.
famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then
आज तो आटे नहीं शर्ट पहने अरे बिल्कुल
the
बिल्कुल.
haylofts we shall devastate together.
आज तो भाई बिल्कुल शर्ट फट है.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though.
ये बकवास कब तक चलेगी भाई साहब? जब तो
But no cavalier
पूरी ना
would
जाए.
rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right
बहुत
behind you.
सीरियस है भाई साहब, इतनी बढ़िया गेम है ना ये। तो अब हमें उसको वेडिंग में लेके जाना है बेसिकली। चल भाई।
Keep your
हमारे
paws
परिचय पे
off
कौन सी
her.
गेम खेल रहे हो यार आजकल तुम? मैंने तो वो देखा तुम्हारा वो आ रहा है गियर से 5 आ रहा है।
Witcher's life.
कैसी कैसी चल रही तुम्हारी गियर्स का यार? मैंने सिर्फ 5 वाली खेली है बस। गियर्स खत्म कर दी हैं? एक स्ट्रीम में खत्म कर दी। नाइस भाई।
Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight. What I would rather is what matters.
गियर्स 2 से 3 एमओ देखता हूँ क्या? गियर्स 2 या 3 एमओ देखता हूँ मैं। समझा नहीं यार, ये मतलब क्या तुम बोलने का जा रहे हो? एमओ का मतलब क्या? एमुलेटर बोल रहे हो?
Come on.
एमुलेशन ओके
Bloody fine mount.
एमुलेशन। हाँ
Good stance. Powerful.
अभी जो खेली थी वो कौन सी थी? गियर्स 5 थी क्या? 5 तो आई थिंक है ना पीसी पे?
I should say so. My two
5 और 4 है
greatest
शायद,
passions in life.
जहाँ तक मेरे को पता है। एग्जैक्ट आइडिया तो नहीं है।
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
गियर्स 1 अल्टीमेट एडिशन। गियर्स 1 खेलोगे भाई? 1
I
तो बहुत
remember that mill.
ओल्ड हो गया यार। मजा आएगा नहीं खेलने में, मेरे को लगता
Out
है।
in there.
कर लो ट्राई।
Once.
गियर्स 1, 4 एंड 5 है पीसी पर। वाह
Cocksucker.
वाह वाह वाह, क्या अलग ही डेप्स है भाई। 1, 4 और 5 निकाल दी, 2 और 3 का क्या
Take it
करें?
easy.
2015 में आया था अल्टीमेट एडिशन। ओके भाई, ये क्या सेंस बनता है? 1, 4 और 5 निकाल दी।
We need to wait.
This is very.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade.
निकाली
at
4 और
that
5 है,
Jew
बस 1 को
side
पॉलिश
in a
करके दे दिया
rank
पीसी में।
tunic.
तो 2 और 3 भी दे देता यार।
You need a robe.
2 3 देने
Won't
में क्या
dare
है?
to attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
All in all, why not?
Ah, that's the spirit.
मैंने गियर्स 5 ही खेली है भाई। 5 तो भाई
this'll do
मजा आ गया था
wonderfully.
खेल के, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। मजेदार थी वो गेम, बहुत सही थी। अच्छा लग रहा है,
Perfect
बढ़िया।
fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat.
मैं 2 और 3 भी खेलूंगा। एक क्लिफ हैंगर पर एंड होती है। 2 और 3 ओके। पर 2 3 खेलोगे कैसे? एमुलेटर यूज करना होगा फिर तो भाई। आय ये शेव
May
कर
they
गए।
draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
एमुलेशन, हाँ वही।
Actually quite amusing this way.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it. For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. Feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping, then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry. Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of... But none
नेक्स्ट शायद मैं
compared to
गौतम नाइट
you,
ट्राई
my
करूं
dear
पहले
rhubarb.
गेयर्स तो खत्म कर लूं.
Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
ये ओके वेलकम बैक. आधा कंटिन्यू सारे गियर्स के साथ सारे गियर्स एक साथ थोड़ी खेलूंगा नहीं मतलब नहीं मेरे को लगा कि लाइक तुम फ्लो में जा रहे होगे मेरे को ऐसा लगा. श्योर नहीं.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for...
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brewed in our teething year.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Thanks very much. Are you an elf?
Yes? Come.
Far
Time to
away.
meet and be greeted. Time to
Why
say
did you make the long journey to?
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom.
Now go.
our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty. I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy. Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete...
I don't know. We've not talked about...
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove.
That is between me and her. You...
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law.
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You...
तेरी भाई पूछो रहने दो मजे लेता है ना
Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride.
I assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to...
Jonas' family is far better off than mine.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mess up.
Oh, you never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. Jonas told me the same.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming, but give it time.
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds.
Insult? I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests.
Very strange,
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you.
Mean you don't approve of my...
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure...
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to ya.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love. That's that.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expecting...
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of...
Oh, that's for damn...
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case.
The capping starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
Look at the fools
अरे तेरी करना पड़ेगा ये ड्रामा
What sport is this?
Lads are racing.
मैं ये सब टाइम पास नहीं करना वाला
King of the...
No coin.
You mentioned...
For sure.
Sound...
We beat up. Get that cripple out of there. Could chase his own wench into a bed.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
करना 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 क्या है? मेरे स्वीट भाई क्या हाल है? क्या रणनीति है? अरे बढ़िया बढ़िया यार, एकदम बढ़िया। क्या आप बताओ, क्या सीन है आपके?
Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack 'em with a sign.
मैं एकदम बढ़िया यार।
You see that, Shawnee? Pig pen.
देखो काफी टाइम के बाद आए यार। क्या सीन चल रहा है आपके? बढ़िया एकदम। खेल रहे हो सब कुछ? गेमिंग हो रही पूरी?
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such...
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that.
बस काम किया, बिजी हूँ थोड़ा। वो दे यार, काम तो हमेशा ही रहेगा, तो बिजी कब नहीं रहोगे? हमेशा ही रहोगे भाई बिजी तो।
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it.
What do you?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through.
करंटली तो नहीं खेल रहा, कुछ नहीं खेला। अरे भाई क्या फायदा यार फिर। भाई काम करो ना, पीसी दे दो मेरे को, चलो मैं खेल लूँगा।
Prize I won for her.
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely.
Tell me, Shawnee, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself.
Perhaps you're...
Rubbish. I'm every
Is that so?
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
लगी है
That
भाई।
one, with the garland.
Splendid choice.
वीडियो खेलो यार, कोई
Now
कोई
observe
कोई तो
as
गेमिंग खेलो
Vladimir
यार।
von Everegg does his thing.
मैं तो बोलूँगा आप भी ये वाली गेम स्टार्ट कर दो, विचर विचर 3।
Now,
Excellent
who
game, भाई।
have we here?
Do I know you?
An entire life.
A
Agdi.
moment, might. Do not sabotage me, Shawnee.
Fine.
It hurts
अब यहाँ पे मेरे को लाइनें मारनी है।
when you fell from the heavens.
Why, sir?
Shh, my dear. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm.
Salons? But really? Actual salon?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our dad on his dying day we'd keep those...
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
अभी ये बकचोदी होगी है, करो भाई।
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentlefoot.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boor. And with a maiden watching.
अबे मैं क्या, what the fuck, मैं क्या हार गया।
Had enough, lordling.
हाँ भाई।
That'll teach you to woo and dupe decent maids. Got my eye on you.
Lesky, let's go.
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Don't. You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. Uh-oh. Shani approaches.
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman...
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing.
So, what...
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes and the swagger in my scars. But I'll gladly try it.
You've proven everything amply. Let's just...
Fine.
हो गया ड्रामा.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn. So
Hey, मैं ये
I'm
नहीं
having
करना.
a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old...
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Take there.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it.
What's all this?
They're playing slip in for a slipper.
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions.
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in.
And once I...
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful hand.
Is that all? No prep.
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. And she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shani.
My eyes are glued.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with
What do you want,
slippers.
girl? So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
So now the shock's
अबे ये
faded.
है ही नहीं वहाँ.
Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
mucky, that pond.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other...
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little.
Oh, that's quite...
One found it in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous.
Just figuring that out?
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster until we expire.
क्या चल रहा है ये?
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his
At last, music for our love. Come, Shawnee. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, you're right.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut it.
Perfect combination.
Well, not to brag, but many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
I'm not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Yes, yes, but admit it. It was fantastic, eh?
Is there anything you do that's not fantastic?
The ladies loved my kisses, not to mention the other tricks I perform with my lips.
Yes. We'd best not mention those. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you.
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
The capping starts
to marry it.
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
हटो ना कदों
That gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. Greetings, Shani. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everett?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you. Me.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come. You're simply not him, no.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
भाई बस करो कुछ नया खेल अरे क्यों भाई बनी भाई इतना सही सही तो चल रहा है यार
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
मैं ट्रिपैंग 2 डाउनलोड कर वो खेल वो भी खेल लें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है पर यार अभी नहीं काफी इंटरेस्टिंग चल रहा है तो मैं वही देख रहा हूँ
Have a splendid time, for time is...
Shani, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... well. Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
अरे भाई फिर ये ड्रामे करने होंगे क्या मेरे को मिशन जो है ना बहुत दिमाग खराब मिशन है भाई
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trick.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers. But we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers as gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named...
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon, ate his fill of food, not fire, then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the...
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is.
Oh, mighty generous offer.
Matters not. Witchers, that is.
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify.
I shall find...
We thank you.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it?
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
No, Josh. Lives down there.
A bone knot so clean, I've only ever seen two like this. One in an antle, the other when I caught a hen after not eating tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. The hound tore its chain off the wall. Underfed, it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood.
You must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most out
The
of it.
dog made these tracks true, but a small one. And judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall
Following
follow
some
these.
dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair.
CID अरे CID नहीं है मेरे
You rest.
अगर आपको करना है ना तो फिर वो करो टाइप हाँ एक्सक्लेमेशन
How goes the search?
No
SCMDS
discoveries of note as
साउंड
yet, but I
कमांड्स
shan't give up. This witcher
थोड़ा
works
सा बड़ा है बट
seriously
कोई बात
swimmingly.
बंद आ रहे
बंद करो, हाथ जोड़ के मैं
यार इतनी अच्छी गेम तो चल रही है इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है मैंने भाई इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है ये बताओ पहले तो दिक्कत क्या है गेम में भाई इतनी अच्छी तो गेम चल रही है यार मजा आ रहा है यार पिछले 6 महीने से ये चल रहा है अरे तो वो यार वो तो टाइम नहीं मिल रहा ना तो फिर वो तो होगा ही ना जब टाइम नहीं मिल रहा तो क्या करूं
Missing mutt.
वीकेंड का टाइम है भैया
Am I
मेरे पास
seeing this right?
तो शुरू
That
कर रहे हैं
gummy
अभी
puss.
पता है बस थोड़ा सा टाइम और है बस थोड़ा सा टाइम और लिटरली बता रहा हूँ 10 दिन और रुक जाओ बस उसके बाद फिर मैं रेगुलर होऊंगा ठीक है और रेगुलर होके फिर मैं इसको खत्म कर दूंगा बहुत जल्दी ये मान लो न्यू ईयर के दिन 1 जनवरी को आपको दूसरी गेम मिल जाएगी ठीक है श्योर हूँ मैं इस चीज़ के लिए फिर का साइड क्वेस्ट से मुक्ति अरे नहीं 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 वो क्या है ना हम आपको नहीं है क्या पता अरे मैं वो ना शिफ्ट कर रहा हूँ ना अपना घर तो वो वाले के लिए ना फिर मेरे पास खुद का रूम आ जाएगा फिर जब खुद का रूम आ जाएगा तो फिर मैं आराम से बैठ के मैं स्ट्रीम कर सकता हूँ सुबह शाम जब भी वो करना मेरे को तो मेरे पास ज़्यादा टाइम होगा समझ रहे हो तो ये है प्लान साइड क्वेश्चन मुक्ति थोड़ी है थोड़ी होगी यार वो तो अब पूरी लाइफ नहीं होगी और क्या जब तक सांस है भैया साइड क्वेश्चन तो रही है वो साइड क्वेश्चन जब नहीं थे वो वाले तो दिन चले गए कॉलेज तक थे वो
Free to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would
मेरे
have
भाई
gutted me.
10 दिन और बस 10
Make
दिन और
him
उसके
do
बाद
some folly.
सब ठीक हो जाएगा
Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any...
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do...
Demon, doghouse now. Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
क्या बोल रहे हो ये मैं बोलता था कि जब PS5 आ जाएगा फिर गेमिंग करूंगा फिर मैंने बोला Xbox आएगा फिर गेमिंग करूंगा फिर मैंने बोला हमने निंटेंडो देने पर ये गेमिंग होगी गेमिंग बंद रियल टीम साइड क्वेस्ट ही मेन क्वेस्ट यूट्यूब पर स्ट्रीमर ही व्यूअर है यार देखो वो तो है ही देखो वो तो है बट मेरा थोड़ा सा सीरियस है ठीक है आपने तो बस ऐसे ऐसे ही बोल दिया ना हाँ हवा में कि हाँ भैया मैं करूँगा बट मेरा तो यार करता ही हूँ ना देखो मेरा ना क्या है प्लान आपको बता मैं आऊँगा वहाँ से कब तक 7:30 8 तक में ठीक है फिर मैं 9 बजे मैं स्टार्ट कर दूँगा अपनी स्ट्रीम फिर 9 से 11 में स्ट्रीम करूँगा समझ रहे हो फिर 11 बजे स्ट्रीम बंद करके मैं सो जाऊँगा फिर सुबह जाऊँगा जिम ये है प्लान देख रहे हो कैसा लग रहा है ये प्लान या तो फिर मैं एक चीज़ मेरे को होगी कि अगर मान लो अगर जिम सुबह अगर नहीं हुआ तो फिर मेरे को स्ट्रीम बंद करनी पड़ेगी और फिर रात में करना पड़ेगा एक ही ऑप्शन में भी है मेरे पास फिर मेरे को स्ट्रीमिंग होगी मेरी सैटरडे और संडे सुबह और शाम होगी फिर ऐसा है देख रहे हो ना ये है प्लान्स हैं मेरे देख रहे हो तो साइड क्वेस्ट भी चलेगा और वो भी चलेगा अच्छा लेडीज डिपार्टमेंट गेमिंग के लिए ड्रॉप कर दिया लेडीज वाला डिपार्टमेंट गेमिंग के लिए ड्रॉप कर दिया मतलब? लुल चले यार, इतना अच्छा तो प्लान है यार, इतना सही प्लान है यार, क्या बात कर रहे हो? अरे तुम देख लो यार, एक बार अपना देखना, थोड़ा सा वेट करना, आई विल शो यू, देखना भाई साहब, तहलका सीधा, ठीक है, देखना तुम।
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
अब कोई ग्रुप आउटिंग या नाम वालों से ये कोई इंटरेक्शन है? अब कोई ग्रुप आउटिंग या काम वालों से कोई इंटरेक्शन नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं। मैं पैसे का क्या करूँ, गेम्स तो फ्री है भाई सारी सारी फ्री नहीं है ना यार, समझ रहे हो भाई, मैं बाय करता हूँ यार गेम, क्या बात कर रहे हो, क्या बात कर रहे हो यार, ये वाली गेम ही बाय है भाई, मेरे पास प्रूफ है, ठीक है, स्टीम पे है मेरे, मेरे नहीं, मेरे मेरे भाई के।
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a
You're a man whose trade
was a monster!
So you said. You're a stoneless cow.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a...
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that...
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just watch
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely...
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker.
This may be my only chance to ask. You're fired.
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took...
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way?
गोटी का DLC भी आ गया, वो तो खेल ले, अरे खेलेंगे यार वो भी।
I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing.
अभी यार एक बार बताओ, मैं DLC खेलूंगा कैसे? लाइक सिर्फ DLC डालना होगा क्या मेरे को?
After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
इतनी heavy बोलते हैं ना, इंग्लिश घंटा समझ आ रही है।
First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter?
मैंने भाई आपकी गोटी क्या इस साल की कौन सी गेम है? ज़ेल्डा का नाम मत लेना प्लीज।
Everybody your tricks.
Oh, your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir.
Coming or not?
I'm
to the wedding then. Perhaps I'll find. Keep calm.
दोनों डासो 3 शुरू करते हैं। कौन? आप और मैं? डासो 3 शुरू करनी है। मैं तो रेडी हूँ। मैं रेडी हूँ, बताओ कब स्टार्ट करना?
Bear, that? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. I believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
भाई वेलकम, क्या हाल है? क्यों बोल रहा है क्या? भाई क्या बोल रहा है? अरे भाई ये तो नहीं होता मेरा। जिसको भी बोलना है बोल लेगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। भाई क्रिंज वाली हरकत है नहीं भाई। अरे
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts.
पागल हो गए हैं?
As much life in him as a carrot.
दूर भगा।
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
और गेम खेलो आज के साथ तुम लोग?
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Don't make us big. We're toasting the newlyweds.
किससे बात करनी है?
Take care. Stay safe.
भाई ये बब डब क्यों है? क्यों नहीं है? क्या खा रहे हो? पॉपकॉर्न? ये देख रहे हो? ये गिर गया हराम जाने। भाई ये बब डब क्या मतलब? बब डब क्या है? समझा नहीं मैं।
Girls become witches too.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women
अभी
as I like
इधर भी
my
दो,
peaches.
ये लो,
Fuzzy and
ये लो,
ripe.
That's
ये लो,
enough. Get
इधर लो,
going. You're drunk and
करवा करो,
randy.
ये देखो, प्लेन आ रहा है,
Come of that
देख
lips.
रहे हो? प्लेन आ रहा है, ये लो, खाओ।
Gotta find me some work.
और ये बच्ची को मरवाएगा मेरे को है? अबे यार ये मिशन इतना बोरिंग है ना, इतना बोरिंग। ये मुंह पे खड़ी होगी मेरे। वो हिल नहीं रही है वहाँ से। अभी यार ठंड भी है। अरे ठंड भाई कल रात से ही तो बढ़ गई एकदम से। वो भी एकदम से ठंड बढ़ेगी। बारिश हुई ना रात में, कल फुल सीन हो गया।
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round.
बारिश है? अरे हाँ बिल्कुल भाई, बहुत तेज हुई ना बारिश। पूरी रात चल रही थी भाई बारिश, पूरी रात चल रही थी। हो गया फिर सीन। दिमाग खराब हो गया था मेरा। तुम्हारे अभी हुई है क्या बारिश? तुम्हारे साइड में हुई थी बारिश?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
It's no insult. It's the truth. He's a midget.
Like I said, that's an insult.
Would you call your chum a giant?
Shut up. You playing or not?
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Normally we
Is she
play
one
that
that?
the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
अबे यार ये गेम ना वैसे नहीं होती भाई, भाग जाना था। इस गेम में यही है जो वैसे नहीं होता।
Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it. We can't fleece a drunk.
भाई बताओ तो हमारा वही बारिश
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek. Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning. Exactly.
Those ears. You
The
look,
buckle.
interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
तुम भी क्या रात में लेट सोते हो क्या?
Let's drink.
हाँ भाई.
My time's as short as you
तुम लोग
are.
सो जाते हो जल्दी?
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
तीन बजे. Okay.
It means we should
क्या
act
लेट
as
होता है?
befits the
बेशरम.
betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
I think you look charming.
बहुत फालतू है मिशन. बहुत फालतू सबसे फालतू मिशन है ये का. दिमाग खराब कर रहा है मेरा. अबे हट जा ना. मरी हुई उधर ही. रुक जा. हो गया फाइनली.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the captain.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
करूँगी नहीं.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day,
भाई भूख लग रही है. क्या खाऊं? जूता खा ले.
beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I
ये ले.
understand this,
Yeah.
thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore.
आवाज सुन.
For this, I thank you, and say, you are
आवाज आ
well
रही है?
loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What
खत्म हो गया यार.
dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestly or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing knees stop,
Bright swan love
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland.
She'll
She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
If he'll get that
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears.
the bull, the calf, the hay. So
Lovely as they are,
and be
think I'll put them away
merry.
for now.
'Tis your wedding day.
Is Ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came.
खत्म हमको अरे हाँ यार एंड हो गया यार शिट
Stay out of this.
मस्त है यार मजा आ गया था अरे वो चला गया
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like
सॉन्ग बन रहा है ये
Don't torture him.
जैसे क्या जैसे मतलब समझा नहीं मैं जैसे मतलब मैं समझा नहीं
Gods, what is this?
ब्रेकिंग बैड रेफरेंस भाई मैंने नहीं देखी ब्रेकिंग बैड
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to plot. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have...
क्या हो गया? क्या हो गया था तुम बताओ?
Aren't you a tower? Rowan berry brandy. Shawnee loves the blossoms. I'd enjoy this as well.
कल दिवाली है ना? कल नहीं है, परसों है.
A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up? Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
कल नहीं है, कल तो वो है छोटी दिवाली. कल आज है धनतेरस, तो छोटी दिवाली फिर है बड़ी दिवाली. कल होगा ना?
Oh, Rowan. Shawnee mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Yes.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
और सत्यम भाई, दिवाली पे क्या सीन है तुम्हारा? क्या है प्लान बताओ? कुछ प्लान है? नूबड़े?
There's a fish tech kitchen in far corners. All sons behind.
A lad clutching stems is a lad full of mischief. Never think to offer blue.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shawnee.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment...
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick.
भाई क्या हुआ? बोलो. अरे भाई एक तो तुम चैट लिख तो गायब, चैट लिख तो गायब. क्या बात है? ये लड़की कौन है? ये इसका नाम है शानी. She's very cute.
Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding
मैं
wouldn't
थोड़ा सा
happen
बीचा
at
में
all.
खेल रहा था. अच्छा बीचा में खेल रहे
The
हो?
differences in wealth.
फालतू गेम खेलो खेलो, अच्छी अच्छी गेम खेलो, कोई ढंग की
Jonas's
खेलो यार.
family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's...
फ्रेंड्स के साथ
Oh, I
खेलो
don't
कि या फिर
know.
सोलो?
My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending. You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to
God of War
choose
खेल रहा
someone
था.
wealthy,
वो सब स्पार्टा.
or with
ओ
a good
ओके.
trade, well brought up.
क्या?
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
एमुलेटर पे?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a
God of War
good
2 भी करो. Try 1 2.
Nothing wrong with you.
Really think so?
3 भी.
Really?
हाँ खत्म होने वाले यार. बढ़िया बढ़िया. तो फिर 1 और 2 भी ट्राई करना फिर. ओके. 1 और 2
Drank
याद से.
themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
इसके बाद सोच रहा स्पाइडरमैन डालूं. स्पाइडरमैन कौन सी वाली? 2018 या लाइक पुरानी वाली डालोगे?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if
पुरानी?
you've already picked.
फिर 2 डालना भाई. स्पाइडरमैन 2 बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी थी. 3 मैं खेल नहीं पाया था, मेरे पीसी में नहीं चलती वो. बट 2 वाली काफ़ी अच्छी थी. 1 तो नहीं खेली मैंने, बट हाँ 2 मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा पुरानी और लाइक बहुत ही मतलब तुम्हें लगेगी बोरिंग, बट थी वो अच्छी यार. वो वाले टाइम पे काफ़ी वो अच्छी थी. 3 वाले. अच्छा 3 वाले डालोगे? चलो डालो. तो फिर 3 में तो आई थिंक वो भी था, वो ब्लैक स्पाइडरमैन भी था. 3 वाले में कालू आया था ना. हाँ वही ब्लैक.
Because I have. Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with mine.
PSP एमुलेटर में
Just
खेलता.
wondering if it would have felt any different
कर
without
लो
him
ट्राई.
there.
That
अरे
I
बताओ.
cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
अरे नाइस. भाई किसी को तो मिल रहा है यार, हमें तो नहीं मिल रहा. अबे बता रहा हूँ. ओके ओके. मेरा जो यार बिल्कुल भाई, हमें तो मिल नहीं रहा. एटलीस्ट गेम वालों को तो मिल जाए यार.
So, how'd it compare?
मजेदार.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true.
हमें
He was
हमें
very
नहीं मिला.
direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
Let's go सत्यम भाई.
Can save a
Support
lot of
Geralt.
time.
Let's go.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
अरे बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
Promised you
भाई.
this night. Aim to keep my word, and I aim to be direct, even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds
सेक्स
interesting.
हो जाए. देखते हैं भाई.
Interesting is.
मिल भी
what
जाएगा इसको तो.
interesting
हमें तो वैसे नहीं मिलना. तो एटलीस्ट चलो गेम वालों को तो मिल जाए. हमें क्या, हम देख ही लेंगे एटलीस्ट. हैं? वो ये तो फक. ठीक है भाई.
Rats. Here's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
देख रहे चांस मार रहा है सीख ले तो भाई काम आएगा सीखो भाई मैं भी सीख रहा हूँ
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
बोट में है बोट में ओ भाई
Row me to the moon.
ओ इतना भाई देख रहे हो ना
Awake already?
For a while now.
बोट में
Did you know you've gained
Bye.
27 new scars since we last saw
सीख रहे हो
each
ना
other?
भाई सीखो
Keeping
सीखो
count.
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't
भाई
regret it.
बोट में आ रहे हाँ हाँ बोट में
I
बोट
do
में
need to
हाँ
sort it all out in my head.
समझ गया
Alone.
अब बाबा बोले भाई मेरे को जलाओ मत यार प्लीज
Shani,
जलाओ
wait.
मत मेरे को ठीक है
Before
बहुत हो
you
गया
go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
हमारा ओयो में अबे हमारे तो
Be seeing you.
बात भी नहीं हुई
See you later.
ओयो तो बहुत दूर की बात है इनके एटलीस्ट बात तो हो रही है और वो भी हुआ हमारा तो वो भी नहीं हुआ बात भी नहीं हुई समझ रहे हो अपन तो इतने नीचे हैं कार्टून वाला देख के यार मतलब कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता सही में बोलूं कार्टून वाले में मेरे को लगता है कि क्या है भाई ये तो कार्टून है मजा नहीं आता देख के बस एक जलन सी होती है अंदर समझ रहे हो ना यार भाई हाँ क्या ही बोले 23 और स्टिल नथिंग 0 इस काम का हूँ मैं आजा ओके सो ये हो गया हमारा डेड मैंस पार्टी हो गया सेम वही तो यार किस काम का हूँ मैं कुछ समझ नहीं आता भाई बात भी नहीं होती है अभी अरे मेरी तो ढंग से हो भी नहीं पाई कभी लाइफ में जिससे 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 बात करनी थी वो उसने ही बात करना बंद कर दी ठीक है भाई छोड़ दिया हमने फिर आजा और यार सत्यम भाई कुछ बताओ यार तुम्हारा कैसा चल रहा है तुम्हारा 3D का कैसा चल रहा है नहीं तुम तो नहीं हो ना 3D वाले तुम नहीं अच्छा वैसे वैसे तुम कर रहे हो यार सत्यम तुमने यार कभी बताया नहीं लाइक किस फील्ड में हो तुम सबसे पहले तो ये आर्मर हटा यहाँ से 2 रुपए का आर्मर ये रहा चूतिया अब यहाँ से सीएस में? अच्छा अच्छा, तुम भी हो क्या सीएस में? अरे अरे तू भी बीटेक वाले हो क्या तुम भी? अरे नूब कहीं के। अच्छा तुम्हारे कॉलेज में क्या 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 हो रहा है सीन? तुम्हें कुछ आइडिया है प्लेसमेंट वगैरह का क्या हो रहा है सीन? अपने सीनियर वगैरह से कुछ पूछा क्या तुमने? कंपनीज आ रही है नहीं आ रही है, क्या है सीन? रिसेशन का टाइम चल रहा है, देख लो आ रही है तो।
Greetings again.
So long.
जहाँ इधर जाऊंगा मैं पहले और उसको खत्म करूंगा। उसको खाली करना है मैंने।
Wild Hunt's
Happiness
sick of
will
it.
come today.
Clumsy-o.
Redanian soldier boys are so...
ये रुक क्यों रहा है? नहीं नहीं ये नहीं ये नहीं, ये वाले नहीं फेंकने थे भाई, ये नहीं फेंकने थे टूल्स। उसका 10 वेट है। ओ भाई साहब 90% करता है, रुक जा। तीन रखते हैं। हमको तीर रख ले यार, तीर का ना काम आ सकती है। you know? अभी तो भारी है ना, अच्छा रोज का ही भारी है क्या? हाँ इन सब का भी वेट होता है। ओके बहुत सारा जंक हो गया ना, इन सबको बेच दूंगा मैं जंक।
They want it all for free.
बैंक कहाँ होता है? नहीं इधर होता है बैंक। आ जाओ उस बैंक को से ना मैं चेंज करा देता हूँ अपनी करेंसी, छुट्टी हो जाएगी।
Kill one more beast, they'll give you the keys to the city.
Any needs, master?
Grimoires and tracts blaspheming the sacred flame is special.
How can I be of service?
You play Gwent, don't you?
अरे
So you play
Aye.
गवर्नमेंट थोड़ी खाना था बेवकूफ।
How can I be of...
Outcast.
got some coin at
You've come to the...
ओके करेंसी चेंज 34 हो चुके हैं इन्वेंट्री में। क्या 15% बोनस गोल्ड, दिस इज गुड यार। वो जंग बेचना है बस।
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home.
Greeting.
Show me your wares.
I can buy this to be honest.
So long.
वो बनाना क्या, पहले तो ये देखूंगा बॉम्ब बनाऊंगा मैं टीयर वाले ना भाई। अरे भाई तुम गेम क्यों नहीं खेलते नूबड़े हैं? टाइम पास आया करना यहाँ पे, बताऊं तेरे को? दिख मुझे बेटे मारूंगा। बोर हो रहा। अरे आई नो यार, देखो ये वाली गेम ना इंस्टेड देखने से ज्यादा ना खेलने वाली है अच्छी। ये है प्रॉब्लम। अच्छा जा तो फिर, हाँ ओके कोई सीन नहीं। थैंक यू यार सत्ता भाई, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग। मिलेंगे आपसे एक नई गेम के साथ बहुत जल्दी। अभी तो नहीं हो पाया पर अबे वैसे नहीं मारूंगा की वजह से, मारूंगा की वजह से क्या, मरूंगा की वजह से। मैं ये नहीं समझा यार तुम क्या बोलना चाह रहे हो। कहते मैं मेरा ना दिमाग में उसको प्रोसेस नहीं कर पाया। आपने बोला ना क्या बोला मैंने, बताओ? दिख मैं जियो वरना मारूंगा। अच्छा ओके हाँ तो वो तो है ही यार। अगर तू दिख गया तो मारूंगा ही ना तेरे को मैं। तेरे में और है ही क्या, मारना ही था मेरे को बस तेरे को। क्यूब्रिथ चाहिए मेरे को। क्यूब्रिथ कहाँ से लाऊं? वो तो है ही यार, देखियो मतलब मेरे को बस इतनी सी एक बात है। समझ गया। अरे नहीं, वो मेरे को लगा कि तुम ना तुम लाइक रियल में बोर हो रहे हो तुम, तो वही मैं बोला था कि ये गेम देखने से ज़्यादा खेलने में अच्छी है। इसको देखना हार्ड है और खेलना बड़ा फन है, इसीलिए तुम्हें लग रहा होगा। हाँ ये चाहिए था मेरे को। काम करता हूँ 5-6 बना लेता हूँ ना, वाइट गर्ल।
Greetings.
Show me.
कहाँ गए वो? 11 है, 1200 के है, खरीद ले भाई 11 के 11। अरे कितने हैं? 40 है। चाहिए होता है क्या मेरे को? चेरी कॉर्डिनल, लेट मी सी।
So long.
वाइट गर्ल में काम आते हैं चेरी कॉर्डिनल? हाँ आते हैं, बिल्कुल आते हैं। खरीद ही लेता हूँ भाई, काम आ जाएगा।
Greetings.
Show.
चल ये आ गए मेरे पास।
So long.
अरे अब क्या कर रहा है मेरा प्लेयर?
Show me your way.
बाकी क्यों नहीं बेच पा रहा उसको?
So long.
Stay out of my way.
Things are generally tidier back in Covina.
You seen the new waitresses?
Worth seeing.
And how? Bucks up.
Save me. I'm dying of poverty.
Interested in book? That's
लेना तो नहीं, बेचना जरूर है मेरे को, बहुत कुछ बेचना है भाई इसको तो। दस वेट ले रहा है, देखो कितना सारा वेट ले रहा है ये। पैसे ही नहीं है इसके पास, बेवकूफ के पास। जितने हैं उतना ही देता हूँ, और क्या।
Farewell.
What a freak.
सेव कर ले पहले। आओ। उसका मैं बोलना है कि हमारा जो टास्क है वो पूरा हो चुका है, उसके भाई को ढूंढ लिया है, उसने फालतू की बकचोदी कर दी। मज़ा आया, कुछ अच्छा देखने को मिला। अब नेक्स्ट मिशन पे जाना है हमें। उसका जो हाउस है वो हाउस को हमें बाय करना है, पता नहीं क्या करना है, उसकी बोली लगानी है, ऐसा कुछ करना है हमें। अच्छा भाई थोड़ा एक्सप्लेनेशन तो देना ही चाहिए था। हाउस को उड़ाना है, वो उड़ाना नहीं है भैया, उसकी बोली लगाने का सीन है, कुछ ऐसा सीन है, समझा नूबड़े। सत्य भाई तुम्हारा दिवाली का क्या प्लान है बताओ?
Overgrown weight. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just step.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast, or
This professional curiosity? Or nosy?
desire to improve. Information could prove you.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Odim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
First time I've seen a saber
A fear. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll.
कितना भाई तुम दिवाली का क्या है बहन भाई बताओ जरा
In Shavers eager to face Olgierd von Everett, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Your band, chosen some interesting specimens.
Interested? How so?
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them...
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him?
It did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
बोरसोडी हाउस लेना है यार आया ऑक्शन इससे फिर हमारे 2 टास्क पूरे देंगे फिर ये थर्ड वाला देगा जो फाइनल टास्क होगा वो क्या टास्क है विल सी बेटे दही है what the fuck
My dad doesn't like it.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you? Fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX, also held at
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting...
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia. Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold, no. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, you're esteemed as...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with...
But my orders...
Fuck your orders! Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought...
Oh, the lads will be rolling back.
Sut it! Now march!
Appreciate the help.
Twas nowt. Always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed this. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases. But
Well. Never knew you to be...
of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper.
Why in the world?
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Nova.
There was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolence.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insects.
Geralt!
Sold to Madame.
Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the center coin.
With amethyst beads. At a starting price of 2,000.
Auction won't start for it.
Vimy, this is a bank.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like pig.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yaramir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But, so, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like... Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the center coin. Greetings to the Honourable Countess.
Witcher of the School of...
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignole is an eminent collector.
Vimy. What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in...
I've some pleasant associations. Dating from my...
Didn't you say such things, Countess?
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece?
An armor element. An antique.
Classic. Is it up?
I fear not. It's a memento.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps he could...
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinged within earshot. But
Viper boots. बेचने का है क्या? लेंगे तो ले ले भाई, तो मैं बेच सकूं तेरे को। ठीक है।
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that...
Did he happen to say...
No. Oh, you know what he's like. On another topic. Master Geralt,
Depends on the nature of...
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
He's going to the dogs, by gods.
Why would you say so?
Look around, man. Look who he admits.
Greetings, ladies, gentlemen,
and there,
and the
there.
rest.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fleder, I believe. A contract was issued. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his only son.
The first piece, the start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young.
इसको भी नहीं मिला सत्यम भाई, हमें भी नहीं मिला, इसको भी नहीं.
And thus, I have lived.
At least मौका तो मिला इसे, हमें तो वो भी नहीं मिला.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh. Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now.
होगा चलो.
Funny, Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy with that ring on his finger. Shite, is it fat?
पहले इससे मिल लेता हूँ.
Yaramir,
Greetings, Vivaldi.
Geralt of Rivia.
thought you might have a blather with us. About the
Sniffing for a quick turnaround.
pot calling the kettle black, I'd say.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest... What about you, Witcher?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah.
Truly? Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscape.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Smash. अबे इसको क्या smash करेगा
For you,
बेवकूफ?
my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
हैं? Okay.
The still life?
लेफ्ट वाले को बे वो तो मोटा है और गिट्ठा है वो तो उसको क्या स्मैश करेगा?
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical aristocrat cunt. I've grown. Huh. All so tall, you'd think the room was full of horses.
स्मैश्ड है वो, कुछ ज़्यादा ही स्मैश्ड है भाई बंदा। हक दिया क्या मैंने? शिट, मेरे को तीसरे से बात करनी थी पहले, बट कोई बात नहीं।
Listen, forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold,
तो ये ब्लॉन्ड वाली बुढ़ी है तो अच्छा वो कह रहा है।
horse Basodi will probably appear then.
ये
That's when
बुढ़ी
I'll
है
introduce you.
Counting on it.
अभी इस ब्लॉन्ड वाली से मेरे को बात करनी थी यार, मेन तो वही थी। हक दिया मैंने।
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here.
Ah! Knew the bug had...
यार इससे बात करनी थी ब्रो, हक दिया मैंने।
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance? Going once, twice, going thrice. The Honourable Yaramir enters a bid of 300. Any advance on 3? 300 going. Countess Mignol at 350. Going once, twice. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine, sold to Countess Mignol. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Ponta. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns.
ये लेना ही नहीं, हमें तो हाउस पे
Good folk. Is no one tempted? Atypical in style, true, but worthy of the vestibule, surely. Do I hear 10 crowns? A mere 10. Ah, at last, a buyer. 10 crowns. Lot number 2, Starry Night over the Ponta. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacle. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaramir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once, twice.
Man, लेना लगे।
Brilliant! With the gentleman with the white hair now at 350.
What? I didn't...
350 once, 350 twice, and 400 now with Countess Mignol. Any advance on that? Going once, twice, thrice, and sold! The Professor's spectacles go to the Countess. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound, please.
Geralt, look! Horst Basudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
इसी से बात करनी है और इसी की हाउस का मेरे को करना है.
Introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia.
Comes uninvited.
यार क्या हो गया? बीजेपी में हार गए क्या? इसको मारो. इसको मारना है क्या? खेल देंगे. रुक जा.
Exactly. Pretty serious oversight. I see no reason why the faux pas should taint our newfound acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I honestly don't know what you think this is, Vagrant.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
The Borsodi's auction house. I'm assuming the name's no coincidence.
इसको मारना सकता हूँ, बता तो.
Talk to someone. How do I say this? A smidgen less irritating.
Name's a historical legacy, Geralt.
मोटू. अच्छा मोटू को पहनना है भाई. उसको नहीं पे पाएंगे भाई. वो तो दोस्त हमारा.
I and only I am it. So get to the point now.
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it. Whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa.
Roblox ही खेल लेता हूँ. अरे इतनी सारी गेम्स है, मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ.
From Olgierd von Everek. Name mean anything to you?
It does.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hemelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall
कौन
move
सी
my
गेम्स?
accounts
रुक
to
जा.
the
2 मिनट दे मेरे को.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
निकाल दिया, बाहर फेंक दिया मैं.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing
एक गेम ट्राई करो. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight तुम्हें पता है क्या?
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscle.
lads.
Very bad.
Your mum smells of gooseberries!
आग दिया भाई मैंने. फेल दिया गया मेरे को.
Your swords, master. Just need you to sign here. A pleasant day.
हाँ मैं क्या बोलता? Hollow Knight try.
When it's many against one, even a witcher's done.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for that?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of...
Get to the point.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist.
Got any others? Find the herbalist, lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know
if this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you.
चलो भाइयों अब कंटिन्यू करेंगे कल भैया, ठीक है। आज के लिए आई थिंक इतना बहुत है, आराम आराम से खेलूंगा मैं। वी आर गोइंग एट अ गुड स्पीड। इसको मैं ख़त्म कर दूंगा आई थिंक नेक्स्ट वीक। आई थिंक हो जानी चाहिए। कभी तो है 2 दिन की और है छुट्टी, तो फिर आई कैन इजीली फिनिश दिस गेम। मतलब उसको खींच तो मैं दूंगा काफ़ी आगे तक। 3 दिन है मेरे पास, बाकी फिर देखते हैं। चलो भाई, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग। उत्तम भाई, अब मिलते हैं, ठीक है। बाय बाय।